It's funny that you say that in terms of bags, because I was in a street retailer, I'm not going to name the name, but I was just walking, checking things out, and I have a lot of respect for that particular one for a lot of different reasons. Not going to get into it because I don't want to name them, but the amount of luxury bags that I saw in that store, meaning women carrying with them, was insane to me. And I caught myself thinking that maybe 10 years ago, I would not have seen this. Or maybe I didn't notice. That part I'm not sure. I was interested in other things, looking at people's purses. But I caught myself thinking, and of course I'm passing a judgment and I don't know their financial situation, but I think I can deduct pretty accurately that this is not the top 1%. And yet everybody is carrying a purse that's at least $3,000 to $5,000. Is that a genius marketing, or what is it?
Well, belonging is genius marketing. And any product, service, experience that makes you feel like you belong is catering to a very deep-seated human desire, which is to feel included, like I belong here, whatnot. Luxury is a particularly robust category, and a bag is a very quote-unquote easy thing to use to signal, I belong. I belong because I have this much money, I belong because I have this level of taste, I belong because I've bought into the Hermes, Vuitton, Dior, Chloe way of being.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but that's precisely my question. You belong if you can sustain, right, that lifestyle.
Sure.
But if you can only afford one bag, you're not really belonging in a sense that I'm getting from what you're saying.
Sure. It sort of devolves or evolves from belonging as just, is it participating? Is it you're of the moment? Is it you are filling a void? I find the luxury bag market so incredibly fascinating.
Me too.
Because it's so, let's be clear, like the cost of that bag and the premium that is put on top of it is insane.
Exactly.
Insane. And, there's the bag that's like very of the moment of the trend that in a year or two will no longer be, so you're going to buy the next one. Or there's the bag that says to the world's boom. So the Birkin, the Kelly, certain Gucci bags, et cetera, et cetera. And then there's the bag that, in this moment of now quiet luxury, where you're not supposed to exactly know, but feel and infer that this person has spent a boatload of money on the very basic navy leather thing. But people still like to signal. People like to have a uniform. People want to have those artifacts that say, I've gotten to this place.
Isn't it funny that you use the word uniform? Because on one hand, we want to stand out and be different from others. And yet you say uniform, and they completely agree with you, because that's conforming to a certain, people want to be part of that, and they feel more comfortable being.
Totally. I mean, it goes back to being a teenager. Like, you're either rebellious and don't give a about what anybody says, or you're the one who's having a drink and vaping and, have a TikTok feed and doing the dance because that's what everybody else is doing. So again, this sort of belonging, signaling continuum is where a lot of brands exist and thrive, especially luxury.